Peace YouTube, this is Leela Nairobi and I am back after a long sabbatical since my last YouTube upload, and I really do apologize because I feel like I've just been negligent to all the people that's subscribed to my channel looking for me to upload more videos, and I haven't really been following up with that, but I really do apologize for that, and I really am going to make an honest effort to upload more videos. But I think my last video was Memorial Day, and that was my Bantu Knot takedown, and we're now in January 2013, so yeah, I need to do better. But nah, yeah, it's just a lot that's been going on in my life, and since I can't update you all on everything, just to sum it up, I recently moved to Maryland. I live right near Hyattsville, outside of Northeast DC, and I moved back in October. I no longer reside in Atlanta, and I'm kind of sad about that, but I had to look for opportunity elsewhere, and I had to grow in another direction. And since I'm originally from this area, my feet are a little more planted on the ground. I have a little bit more support from friends and family, so on and so forth. So it was just a move that I had to make, and I'm not so regretful of it. I'm actually happy because things seem to be manifesting in a positive direction, so it's good for me. And if there's anyone in the DC metropolitan area that's trying to connect, or you want to network and build, let's let's create. I'm always open to working with different people. It's never a problem. And 9 times out of 10, if I don't know you directly, I'm sure with this area being as small as it is, I know you through somebody else already. So, that's how it is. But anyway, I've returned with this video to update you on my life. So now that I've told you all that aspect of what's been going on, I wanted to also do a tutorial for you guys. And this one is not going to be about hair, but just to, let you see how my hair is looking. It's looking pretty good. Y'all know I take care of my locks. And over the time that I have not been uploading any videos, I have actually thought of some new styles to do with my hair, and I want to do those tutorials as well pretty soon in the near future. So I will upload those as well. But I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, like my hair, like the longer it gets, it's so thick, and my ends are like really chunky. So when it comes to styling my hair, it's very aggravating. I really I get tired of it, and I don't have the patience to really put up with it, so I don't style it as often. And if you have locks like mine, then you understand. But here I have thought of some styles for us, and you will be seeing them, so yeah, stay tuned for those. But this tutorial that I'm going to be doing for you today is a tutorial on a green smoothie. Now, I've been making green smoothies for like maybe about a year now, but I've been doing them consistently for about 6 months. And when I would do them, I would post pictures to Facebook, to Twitter, to Instagram, and also my blog. And I was getting feedback from a lot of people, and more people than I expected were genuinely interested in knowing how to make these green smoothies. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a health freak, but I do think that it's important for us to implement healthier habits in our diets, because especially with anyone in their 20s, like, it's very important for you to pick up healthy habits. And why not start small with doing a green smoothie? They have a lot of added benefits and nutrients and can really help strengthen the immune system. So the green smoothie that I'm going to be doing for you today is called the green coconut smoothie, and it's the first one that I ever experimented with, and it's so delicious, and it's also very sweet. So I'm going to have all the ingredients that you need underneath this video in the description box, but as I go along in making the actual smoothie, you'll see what I use. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so of course you want to start with a blender. Now, I don't have a recommendation on which blender to use. Just make sure that it's durable and that it's working. So yeah, get your blender out and have it plugged up. The ingredients that you're going to use are bananas, and you want to use 2 bananas, peeled and frozen. It is not optional to have frozen bananas. You want your bananas to be frozen because they are going to add the cold temperature to your smoothie. So what I did was I peeled 2 bananas, I cut them up and put them in a plastic bag like this, put them in the freezer, and here they are now. So I'm going to add the 2 peeled and frozen bananas first and just drop them in there in the blender. Okay, and the next thing that you're going to want to use is virgin coconut oil. This is organic. This costs probably about, I want to say this cost me like $8, but you can use it for several other purposes instead of just making a green coconut smoothie. So, and it's very delicious. It's very sweet. It's virgin coconut oil. You can find this at your local grocery store, or you can find this at Whole Foods. It's very beneficial to use for several purposes. So this is what I put in next, and I use about a tablespoon of coconut oil. So I'm going to take about a tablespoon and add coconut oil. So I take about maybe that much and dump that in there. So that's all the coconut oil that you're going to need. The next ingredient that I use is cinnamon. Doesn't matter what type of cinnamon you use, just as long as it says cinnamon. You want to add only a little bit of cinnamon. The recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So just go ahead and open up the container like so. Go ahead and get your cinnamon. And there you go, cinnamon. Dump that in there. The next ingredient that you're going to add is vanilla extract, and you can find this at any local grocery store as well. And for vanilla extract, you're going to want to use 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and pour that right up in there. Fill it up and dump it in like so. Make sure you get all of it in there. The next ingredient that you're going to use is your spinach. Now this is what makes the smoothie. I use 2 handfuls of spinach, 2 large handfuls of spinach. Now this is going to vary, okay? Not 2 of my handfuls, but 2 of your own. You get fresh spinach, and I don't care how much the bag says that it's been triple washed, 5 times washed. I always wash my spinach before I put it in my smoothie. So this was about 2 handfuls for me, and I usually add the spinach last because, well, for me preferably, I think that the blending process is a lot simpler. So I'm just going to take 2 handfuls of spinach, and this is going to be your last thing. Well, this is going to be your last solid ingredient, and you're going to go ahead and just put that right there at the top. Okay, so I have put in all of the spinach, and I've tried to press it down as much as I can so that it can, you know, be compacted into this blender. And the last ingredient that I'm going to use, the spinach was the last solid ingredient. The last ingredient I'm going to use is almond milk. I would prefer you use almond or soy milk for these type of recipes. I don't really think it's favorable to use dairy milk because dairy milk has a lot of hormones and has a lot of preservatives. I mean, I really just think that it defeats the whole purpose of this healthy snack that we're trying to make. So you can use almond milk or soy milk, whichever your choice. And of course, like I said, you can find this at any local market as well. And a good thing about almond milk is that its life is a lot longer than dairy milk. So, you know, if you're not using it only for smoothies, you can use it for anything else, and it's going to stay in your fridge a lot longer without going bad. So you want to use 1 cup of almond milk. So we're going to go ahead and pour the almond milk in there. And when I usually pour milk in my smoothies, I don't dump the whole cup of milk in there. I might dump probably about half of it and then start blending. And if I see that it might need a little more, then I'll go ahead and add the rest. So, you know, fill up 1 cup and go ahead and pour that in there. Well, just some of it. So I still have like a little bit of, you can't see it, but there's still some milk in here left. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this, and we'll see how it turns out. So I blended it pretty well, so we're about done here, and it smells really good. So once you've blended it all together, you just get your cup and you take your blender with the green mixture of your smoothie and you pour it in, and it looks delicious. It's gonna be really, 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 really green, but I'm telling you, like, spinach is practically tasteless. Perfect. Spinach is tasteless. You don't really taste spinach in your smoothies. Its purpose is really to add its nutrients and all of the benefits and all of the vitamins that it has, and it just gives the smoothie its green color. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. I couldn't be more happier with the results. So that is my first green smoothie tutorial. Again, it's called the green coconut smoothie. All the ingredients and how much you need are in the description box below this video. So make sure you go ahead and follow up. I would love to see responses to see how you all did your green coconut smoothie. And this could be modified at your own leisure. You can make, minor changes if you would like to. You can add other fruit if you want. Doesn't matter. But that is the standard way of making this particular smoothie. And it's optional to add honey to it, but I wouldn't really add honey because it's really already sweet enough. But just, go ahead and enjoy, and this will definitely give you your boost of energy for the day, or for a couple of hours, definitely. So thank you guys for watching so much, and more tutorials are soon to come. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Leela Nairobi. Thank you again, guys. Peace and give thanks.